Have you ever gotten excited over just one photo? Well, that's exactly what happened among ARMYs recently. A recent photo of BTS Taehyung went viral, and not just any photo. Taehyung was seen sitting in a car, wearing a military mask, and as usual, his charm instantly caused an uproar online. What exactly happened? Let's get to the bottom of it. Recently, social media was abuzz with a photo showing Kim Taehyung, or VBTS as he is affectionately known, sitting in a car wearing a military mask. The photo spread quickly across platforms such as X, formerly Twitter, and online fan communities. Although Taehyung is seen covering part of his face, his stellar aura still exudes a charm that is hard to ignore. As we know, Taehyung is currently serving in the military, a phase that is certainly not easy for an idol as big as him. However, it is precisely moments like this that make fans miss him even more. In the photo, Taehyung looks calm, focused on looking forward, with a look in his eyes that still exudes his signature charisma. Many speculate that this photo was taken while he was on his way back to base, or perhaps on his way to an assignment. Interestingly, it's not just Taehyung's appearance that's making a splash, but also small details like the military mask he's wearing. The mask adds a mysterious and dashing impression, as if to emphasize that Taehyung is now really living his new role as a soldier. Some fans even commented that he looks like the main character in a Korean military drama. It didn't take long for various theories and speculations to emerge. Some suspected Taehyung had just undergone field training, while others believed the photo was taken secretly by someone who happened to see him. Even so, most ARMYs focused on how Taehyung still looked charming even in military attributes. In addition, this photo also sparked conversations about how Taehyung lives his military life. As one of the most popular idols in the world, it is certainly not easy for him to adapt to a new environment full of discipline and strict rules. However, from some news circulating, Taehyung is said to be able to adjust very well. He even received a lot of praise from his classmates for his humble attitude and high dedication. On the other hand, fans are also relentless in expressing their pride. Many consider Taehyung to be an example of a responsible and dedicated person. The decision to undergo WOML without special treatment is proof that Taehyung is a person who respects his obligations as a South Korean citizen. Of course, this photo only adds to the longing of ARMY, who can't wait for Taehyung's return to the entertainment world. Although we have to wait some more time, one thing is for sure: Taehyung's charm never fades, even in the midst of the rigors of military life. Interestingly, this photo of Taehyung in the car with a military mask seems to be a small snippet of the story of his military journey that fans continue to follow enthusiastically. Previously, we have seen some heartwarming moments, such as when Taehyung first left for the basic training center, accompanied by a wave and a thin smile that seemed to promise that he would return stronger. Now, his latest photo seems to be proof that he is keeping that promise. Since serving in the military, news about Taehyung has been quite rare. This is natural, considering that military life is full of strict discipline and privacy. However, whenever a small portrait or news emerges, fans immediately welcome it warmly. The photo of Taehyung in the car this time, with a military mask covering his face, actually adds a mysterious impression while making ARMY even more curious. Some sources say that Taehyung is doing very well in his military service. He is known as a figure who adapts quickly and has a high spirit in carrying out his duties. In fact, there are stories circulating that Taehyung is trusted to hold several important responsibilities in his unit, showing that he is not only doing his duty, but also trying to give his best. Many fans feel that this photo gives some sort of implied message. Perhaps this is Taehyung's way of showing that he is doing well, that even though he is now in a different world from the glittering stage he used to grace, he is still doing everything with dedication. The military mask he wore symbolized his new journey, a challenging one, but also a meaningful one. Even more heartwarming, some ARMYs realized that even hidden behind the mask and uniform, Taehyung's eyes still radiated a distinctive warmth. It's as if, underneath the toughness of a soldier, there's still the Taehyung they've always known, a gentle, loving figure who always thinks of his fans. This moment also reminds us of BTS' long journey as a group that has always struggled through various obstacles. Now, as the members one by one go through their military obligations, there is a sense of emotion and pride that follows. Taehyung, with all his charm and dedication, symbolizes that spirit. And to be sure, this photo is not the end of the story. This is just one small chapter in Taehyung's long journey in the military. ARMY knows very well, when the time comes, Taehyung will return with a new story, more energy, and of course, a charm that will never fade. Until then, this little photo will serve as a reminder that behind the military uniform and mask, there is a Taehyung who is always missed, always supported, and always loved. So, while waiting for Taehyung to return to the stage, let's continue to support him with love. Who knows, in the future, we'll see Taehyung in front of the camera again, not with the military mask, but with the warm smile we've been waiting for.